Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. Today I'd like to talk about Solomon's wisdom before he was wise. Solomon's wisdom before he was wise. As we read in 1 Kings chapter 3 about this dream that Solomon has, in which the Lord appears to him and asks him for anything that he would ask for, we see King Solomon expressing wisdom and demonstrating wisdom in asking for wisdom. And this starts off in verse 6 where it says, "Then Solomon said, 'You have shown great loving kindness to your slave David, my father, according to how he walked before you in truth and righteousness and uprightness of heart toward you. And you have kept for him this great loving kindness that you have given him a son to sit on his throne as it is this day. So now, O Yahweh, my God, you have made your slave king in place of my father David. Yet I am but a little child. I do not know how to go out or come in. And your slave is in the midst of your people, which you have chosen, a numerous people who are too many to be numbered or counted. So give your slave a listening heart to judge your people, to discern between good and evil. For who is able to judge this glorious people of yours?'" Here we see, even before Solomon receives, of course, the divinely portioned wisdom that he will receive, he already shows a heart of wisdom. And how is it that he does that? It's by being humble before the Lord and seeking wisdom from the Lord. He realizes that he doesn't have it all together. He realizes how insufficient he is for the great task that the Lord has given him by making him king over Israel. So in humility, he seeks wisdom from the Lord. And of course, it took this for him to even ask for wisdom. You know, if Solomon had thought that he had already had it all together, that he was all wise and all knowing, he never would ask for wisdom. He would ask perhaps for a long life, perhaps for victory over his enemies, many possessions, lots of wealth, you name it. But, you know, he wouldn't ask for wisdom if he thought he already had wisdom. And so in order for him to receive wisdom, he had to realize that he did not have the wisdom. He did not have the judgment he needed to preside over this company of people that he was over. And that's important for us to realize as well. You know, oftentimes we miss out on wisdom because we simply aren't humble enough to receive wisdom. We think perhaps sometimes that we already got the problem figured out, or we already have a solution, or we might think that we've already got our lives ironed out, we've already got life figured out, and we don't need any more wisdom. We're doing pretty good on our own. And when we do that, what that causes is it causes us not to seek the Lord and to seek his wisdom and his guidance, and we begin to trust in ourselves. And so really, if we want to be wise in order to receive wisdom, we have to be humble before the Lord and say, "Lord, I don't have it all together. I don't understand the future. I don't even understand truly how things are working out in the present. But Lord, I open my heart to you. I humble myself before you to receive your wisdom and to receive from your hand the wisdom, the judgment, the knowledge that I need to navigate this life." And when we do that, we demonstrate wisdom even before the Lord gives us wisdom, so to speak. And so hopefully Solomon's example here will encourage us to humble ourselves before the Lord, to realize that we don't have it all together, that his thoughts are higher than our thoughts, and his ways are higher than our ways. And we need to just humble ourselves before him and open our hearts to him to say, "Lord, give me your wisdom, give me your knowledge and your understanding, so that I might walk before you, pleasing you, but also avoiding the pitfalls of life and being able to live a life that's full of righteousness and full of peace and full of joy in your presence." So these are things we can reflect on and think about as we do a reading today. With that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.